just go after him, that guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Buying some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's in open space downfield. And the Wildcats will have a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. That's caught. It's long. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off a big play.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got the quick pass. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Working that left side now. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky!
That's so frustrating for the opposing offense, too, because you're just salivating. You're just waiting for an opportunity to get on the field. The offense possessed it the entire 1st quarter and then capped it off with a touchdown. That was amazing.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Hand off from the shotgun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Morton. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down. Brings us to 4th.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and managing. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
It is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Morton. Got it set up on the outside. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Virgil. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. Going to look downfield again. Makes the grab. It's Williams. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. To the air on first down. Scrambling away. And he'll just get rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Good timing on the quick out. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. The give to the back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Trying to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it. So, Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Wildcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down.
And here we go.
Intercepted for the 11th time.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Pulls and fires complete. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Some misdirection with the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the Red Raiders are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To throw, it's Morton. They're setting up the screen. Crossing the 30, he's got away. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Slithers into space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the back. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Bully ball on third and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Lost to fire on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Pulls it in. It's Virgil. All out of space. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Catch in the middle. It's Douglas. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up for the first and goal. A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. To the air. It's Morton. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting... Touchdown, Red Raider! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with a big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. And that one ought to help us build the drama down the stretch. Fielded in the end zone. It's Patterson. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quickly complete. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stop just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19.
Bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have 1 timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They've got the screen set up. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Quick release on the RPO. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Gives it on the option. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Down to possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Rushes on him, and they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team staying focused.